Hello. Miss Ebony back with another video. I am traveling, so um, that's why perhaps some things might be a little different. And I'm actually sitting here at this table, and this huge TV is in front of me, and I have it on, but I have it on mute. So if you see some flashing lights or whatever, that's why. Okay. So topic, Mr. Casanova. Ladies, this is, more so for you guys. Guys, if you guys, want to chime in and listen, feel free. But anyway, I'm going to try not to make this a long video, but I just got to share this because it's really so totally interesting, to be honest with you. I had the option of, well, not an option, but I had the luxury of listening to a guy, actually a guy friend, juggle 7 women. Okay, 7. Okay, do I agree with his juggling of 7 women? No, I do not. But it was interesting, and I want to share this because any of us can fall victim, of a man that has that Jezebel, whoremonger, dog spirit, and a lot of guys have that, so, and we women don't know. We think we meet this nice guy that has it going on, and really he's presenting to be something that he's not. And a lot of times guys, and we women have to watch ourselves because we talk too much. And they we tell them things we want, and they conform to that. But it's not who they are. It's like temporary. It's like a character they're playing. R.C. Blake's had a video that talked about that, guys being actors. And he's right. He was right about that. I had a chance to witness this guy. He FaceTimed several women, and I'm not giving no names, but he FaceTimed several women, and he also had them on the speakerphone, speaker, so I could hear the conversation, because he just wanted to show off and wanted to just, in other words, it's kind of like he was flaunting, like, oh, women are stupid, But, and I had to talk with him about his behavior because I just thought it was so disrespectful. He presented himself to be what every woman wanted, and those 7 women that I actually literally heard him talk to on the phone. He came off to be this sweet, loving, smart guy. One lady he was talking to, he was talking like, he wanted her as his wife, and he wanted to be that husband and all this. And then another woman, he came out to be this loving, sweet guy and just want to be a great boyfriend. Another lady, he came out to be, he displayed himself to be, a freak, he changed. I literally sat there and watched this man changed into all these different characters that women want. So basically, and we talked about this. I talked to him about his activities. And so what he does, he talks to ladies and he finds out, what they're looking for and what they want. And basically he conforms to that. And he gets what he wants out of them. One lady, okay, story time, I gotta tell you this. He told me about this lady, gorgeous woman, very smart, 6 figures. He goes to her house. She has money scattered from the door to the bedroom. Told him to pick it up. Pick all the money up as he entered the room. So I guess she didn't mind buying a man. And he told me about her buying him expensive gifts. So he had some that had money. He had some that didn't, but they had other things he was interested in. But the main thing is he conformed himself to be something he's not. So so women perceived him to be this wonderful guy. And I thought he was a great guy too. I mean, he's a friend of mine. I would not introduce this man to no one that I know, okay? Because I know now what he is. I mean, he's a victimizer. I mean, he gets women and then he turns them into his victims. I mean, he's not chopping them up or anything like that, but what he's doing, he's turning these ladies into his emotional victims. Because I listen to these women. I got a chance to see some of these ladies on FaceTime. Gorgeous women. Smart. I mean, they appear to be smart as far as academically, the things that they have achieved and things so of that nature. And some of them talk like they're highly intelligent. And but he was running game on these ladies, and I'm sitting there listening and watching. I'm like, wow. I mean, just think of how many women that have been played. I mean, I'm a woman. I'm divorced. I was married for a very long time, and my former husband and I are cool. We're still friends. We have co-parent our son, which is grown now and doing his own thing. So, once I was divorced and I got back out here in a dating scene, and I was like, oh my God, there's nothing out here. It's trash. I don't use that word trash, but really, it's nothing out here. It got to the point to where I'm like, forget it. I'm happy. I travel. I do me. I have a great life. I can't, do I want to meet someone nice and special? Yes. But do I need someone? No. Absolutely not. These ladies that I overheard the conversations. Some of them were in that place where, okay, great to have you around, but oh well, I got it going on anyway with or without you. But then you had a lot of them on there that was like they were eating up what this man was saying to them. They were thinking they were special. They were thinking they were the only one. And then I'm gonna tell you about this. He had one lady over his house during the week. He knew exactly when that lady was leaving. He had another one flying in right when that lady was leaving. And then had another lady lined up for when that lady was leaving. These women they were from out of town. So he had local women and women that did not live here that stayed in other states. So he kind of juggled them. I mean, and oh my God, the stories that this man sat there and told these ladies. And I mean, it was sad. And then he also have ladies that cash app him money. I'm like, oh my God. They have to be desperate. I do not know. A man's supposed to be a provider. A woman should not take care of a man. When a woman starts taking care of a man, she appears to be desperate. I mean, that's just my point of view about that. No. I don't care if I'm 90 years old. I am not taking care of a man, okay? I'm a woman, okay? I am a woman. I'm not a man. And women are not men. Stop exploiting yourself, okay, with your money. Just because you have money and you have great money or whatever, great careers, does not mean to use it to buy men. I'm just telling you, okay? There are a lot of other things I could talk about concerning this subject. But honestly, when I sat there and watched this man juggle 7 women in one night, talking to him on the phone, telling me how he does his schedule. He told me how he does his schedules with these women so he can rotate them. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. How many of us have been through that and didn't even know it? So, ladies, if you find someone or you meet someone that's special, that loves you, and is willing to, dedicate themselves and be serious with you, marry you, have a family, do the right thing. Because there are a lot of guys out here that don't mean you're no good. Especially this new generation. A lot of them are just about games. just trying to seize the opportunity, just the opportunity of what they can get, out of you, whether it's sex, money, food, maybe the place to lay their head. I don't know. I don't tolerate that. I don't date men like that. I have an application process. I evaluate you, and if you're not, doing what you need to do, or making a certain type of amount of money, and not, have a certain mindset, and you're not intellectual, because I get bored. You have to have some type of intellectual abilities to deal with me. And I noticed that a lot of those women are, that this Casanova, since I'm giving him that name, they're very intelligent. But when it came down to men, or this particular guy, it's like, but he was good. He was very suave, likable, funny, smart, have a few dollars to throw around. Matter of fact, a lot of those ladies that was giving him money, I'm going to give y'all a heads up if you're watching this video, he's saving it. He showed me his bank account. I'm telling you guys, it's not looking too shabby. And I guarantee you 80% of that money in that account come from women that he has told that he needed help or something, and they probably donated him money or gave him money to help him, or I don't know, but I know this, all that money was not because he him out there on his grind working, okay? Because there were some older women that he was talking to that was, act like they were begging this man to take their money. I'm like, oh my God, women giving out money like this? I didn't know women was giving out money like that. I'm like, wow. So, you guys, watch out for the Mr. Casanovas, because they are out here. They're young, they're middle-aged, they're old, they're here. And when you're a woman, and especially if you have something to offer, and you're beautiful, or you're sweet, or whatever the case may be, they're like, I don't know, leeches. Dusties. They have knots they want to have. I don't know what you want to call them. But a woman that's established, and can take care of herself and pretty much happy with her life, should not be wasting time with a man like that, because he doesn't mean her any good, and he's not trying to build with her. He's just trying to use her. He's just trying to have fun with her. So, ladies, just watch out for the Casanovas. And I plan on having a few more little talks about the Casanovas. So we just call this Mr. Casanova. And so I will have some future talks about Casanova, Mr. Casanova, in story times here and there. But I had a dear friend that had been asking me, Miss Ebony, well, she calls me something else, but I'm going to say Miss Ebony, because that is my YouTube name. Miss Ebony, when are you going to do that recording on Casanova? Because when I told her the real deal, she was like, oh my God, you have to share this. And I'm not even going into half the stuff that I shared with her, because there's certain things that, it's not meant to be repeated, to be honest. Because it really made me sick. I literally felt sick in my stomach when I heard this man on the phone with these women. And I could hear these women, I could hear their voice. They were like, they were in love. Or they thought they met the man of their dreams. They thought that this is the one. And he was playing games. He wasn't real. And it's sad. And I don't respect a man that does women like that. And I don't respect women that play games with men, because with different guys or women, vice versa, it doesn't matter. If you're serious, you're serious. If you're not, be honest. Just say, hey, I want a good time. Let's just kick it, whatever. The point is this: do not false advertise, okay? Don't false advertise who you are and what you're bringing to the table and what you're, be honest, because if you're honest, a person knows what they're getting themselves into. And if they know and they do it anyway, then hell, it's on them. So, this is unedited. Once again, I still don't got that down yet. No, I'm not slow. But anyway, I haven't mastered that skill. And plus, I think it's good to have unedited. You get the real deal. This is me. This is raw, okay? This is who I am. Whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, don't watch the content. Please like and subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to be more consistent. My goal is every week to 2 weeks record a video. I talk about different topics, okay? I don't just stick to one different genre or anything like that. I just talk about whatever comes to mind, okay? So, I am very versatile with what I do and talk about. I am a Gemini. So, if you are a Gemini, you already know. So, you guys have a wonderful day. I am chilling, traveling, having a great time. And I just want to talk to you guys briefly because my friend girl was like, do the video on Casanova. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Please like and subscribe. And I love you guys. I know I don't know you, but I love everyone. We have one life. Short life. Why not love it? Have fun and booyah! Enjoy.